since we were on the phone with her since 6:35 in the morning when the rocket started, and during the time she was running for the car and trying to escape from the area when they heard the shootings, and then hiding in the bushes. We were with her on the phone almost all of these 4.5 hours. And the last conversation was, well, I knew at 10:05 that a guy, a friend of her best friend, came to rescue them and take them out. And I was, a little bit quiet. And then at 10:14, I got the last phone call from Romi, which started with the words, "Mommy, I was shot. I'm bleeding. I think I'm going to die. Gaia is not answering. The driver is surely dead. And we are alone here." And then I heard that there is another guy in the car, Ofir Tsarfati. He was shot also in the chest and in the stomach. And this was the longest 45 minutes conversation I had, I think, ever, which I was trying to find out where she is, trying to find out how to calm her, how to try and find if she can treat herself, how she couldn't move. She was bleeding. Ofir was bleeding. I heard him, breathing heavily. I heard that she was, hurt. It was difficult for her also. And then I heard the shooting come, around the car, and I was trying to calm her. I thought, if she's really going to die, because I didn't know what is going on. I just knew there were a lot of terrorists around her. I said, I thought at least she will be calm and she will hear my voice. And I was saying to her that I love her, that I'm with her and she's not alone.
I cannot imagine what you must be going through right now. But I know, too,
Yes.
that several hostages were released in the last month due to the ceasefire. It must have been very difficult to know that Romi was not coming home at that time. But I also understand that you had some sort of sign that she's still alive. Is that right?
Yes, from the hostages that came back, they were telling us that they saw her, that she is alive, but her wound is not treated well, the gunshot wound, and that her hand is almost not moving. I'm afraid she will lose her hand. And we know about the terrible conditions. They have no food, almost no food, salty water, and we understand that the treatment for the women is terrifying for us.
What were your thoughts when you heard about the 3 Israeli soldiers who were accidentally killed by their own defense force? You must feel quite scared for Romi, given that there is a military offensive in Gaza.
I think as a mother, I feel for the soldiers and for the hostages. What happened there was a terrible tragedy, terrible tragedy. I'm just thinking about the soldier that shoot. He's a person. He's somebody's maybe father or somebody's son. And I just thinking of what is going on with him after the shooting, which it's such a tragic accident. And I'm thinking about the mothers of the kidnapped that were shot. It's a terrible tragedy.
Meirav, you are part of the Hostages and Missing Families group. I know the group is camping out in Tel Aviv in an area that's now become, it's called a hostages square. What is the aim of this encampment?
Well, we have the hostages square is one place we are sitting in. It is a place people can come and meet, also us, but also the stories of the hostages. It's it's a beautiful place, both to raise the awareness, to make sure that everybody will remember that there are people there real people with actual families and stories and hobbies, and both for the Saturday evening, thousands of people coming to stand with us, to hear the testimonials, to be with us, and to make sure our government and the whole world will remember that what should win in this war is humanity.